manen how the biara da say ekukruhiase ebebem echisan ebebem. There will be disappointment, there will be obstructions and distractions. Just keep your eye on the ball, just be focused, just nurture the spirit of perseverance and keep moving. Kakran ejano beton super edi egu wanamuntu a wutuo nyina som na ebrepam no nkunima batre no yede bebo ena budget no eba enti yebedi mo nkomo. International Monetary Fund IMF abo oman Ghana kokko se emwa mpempi ya yeta enya I think from 2022 to 2023 eba yenya edi free African Development Bank honem no afi de mayemfo ye ni ntoso se yebenya budgetary support edi free African Development Bank enya asem de are hosem na menim se John Dramani Mahama ene na by mumpemfo na pamfo ebeyen hyehyeye a yebetimi recover the laws sa hyehyeye no anase announcement no enso so ede beba. Trade Union Congress TUC enso so ede ensem ato abayanim se Article 71 office holders abai enyimfiri wanum eno ache no minimum wage emma akatua wonsensem no pepepe ye emmemu botaya na etechra yede tinti minimum wage no entumi emfa emmai enti abai enyimfiri ho na onfa bibia omu efe living wage eno ana abai emfamra. Ahead of the budget statement, the finance minister Honorable Kesil Atoforsen and so edeba ene a brother anopem na senyamia domino bejo ifo ebetransia mebusomu minimum wage no yetumi atrase adwumayefo emra ebo ho ban etumi ahwe se apafo mo fa adwumayefo emo bedi pa edemom no etumi ayene sa pepepe na living wage no any minimum wage no same po ene den soso anase awohare ebebre adwumayefo a wo mu aye adwuma so omudi pa ema adwuma wuranom na article 71 office holders no so no nkomano aye bebrebe minim sensusu no eba aye ache enye na ene TUC for eka wasem but no so no eba bedaya proso na yedi hu nkomo hwebe eno nkoda ye de na minim se budget no I'm making it clear, a very emphatic position. Say e-levy, COVID levy, any better tax. Abai said ye okaya and as was shebo, wabana all born to na onya bamunum. Said ye ND samon you could a kainum, Omain is a pepe, ombe ye from. Now mu ye free one no. Young quate say omu be introduced to tax be and as a tobia na a woha ye free ho ombe sadia ba. Anasa etobia won be say etua no dodo a etua no anasa percentage ni the rate no omo ba be increase no and none other me reading from the Facebook page of Honorable Dr. Gideon Boako say rent and mortgage and real estate ones and some people you ready say sa etua no ubawuni say aba na yebe peja e de akosro sa so ana talk tax and also so oka ehon asem na budget no kwa enya maye no ma wunu publication as announcement Telecel Ghana enkane Vodafone wo mo so aka se sada nim se nka Telecel cash and as Voda cash enkane Voda cash no na nka oya transaction wo mo entel na Womo Abamani say if we and now no, I think Sunday no 9th of March the air chrono we transaction biana dia womo ebeto coupled to the electronic transaction nenka ewa ye hwe ni mu say ene aban we esuso ebetumi ayi ede everyone. Now insecurity in Ashanti region is a cause to worry. Na minimara the Ashanti Regional Security Council chaired by Dr. Frank Amwakohene. When you are pamphlet, we are not ready to record those incidents, bizarre incidents. Na amagana, but ye. Asama makai, Susana, uko yutia, yasi uko broti, na wakofa activator, ne yomu samane, na kofe bimane bros na ti ho hyehyeme kwa ru mitu afiri mitu na tutu ade be chema mso makwaji wani 24 ewo cultural center na ene de aso ahyeche amagana abusafo de tiane se asante mantama no tra yehu ha yehu papa enkanka adwadifo a wo metra kwan ho ele didwa a je won hye ne store mo je otikwa aye expose na enrada masati bio say a mobile money vendor has been shot dead our kwada so asembei na asie ede bei na asesa de be na asi wasache jamase atumpantumi nayi de be na akote bayira homam na no ada na ekumase krofufrom hayawo enu ni tei ababa wa mojamono pa ni wusi ni woso fe nkanya I see mukwasi kasam na wo fom a kebi o mu hia ko mbafre no na ni pabonefo anya ahomache anya na dwudesuom anya nwumra yedum light o awia kete na mrantie bi atibanya kokodro atwitio atunutuo ze tei amunu mo no mo wanka kutamijame wa frim nano manso adubia eno so mobile money vendor sa onu so tuo tei na wa frim the other one because they kwala so de kanwa I think it's about the 5th time Ashanti region krano in a matter of 2 months kwala so de bekanwa nipa num mobile money vendors avia kete na ya to ontuo ekuo na radio for central for abohu amane enamienu na miensa ni ejaika yekosiafu nu wi a eno anu no enwasemu hia obia and so the Ashanti Regional Minister, you are the head of the Ashanti Regional Security Council. Abusia, yes, Nana Fia didn't come and catch and say he started doing something now. Well, it is worth applauding because Nano, well, Tibebiam who says over her movie. The way I engage Mabunu no Mudin Komo. Accessibility, it is very nice. Yes, we will come and sit here and talk about it. Now you say, well, what a committee. People are questioning the membership of the committee, but I've been pokra when you say, yes, the Kuma would move, you know, the local move, you know, Obetuana Mobi Ama, yes, reviving the bill, no, at least a revival, a bemo be a jumaye. But boosted the commercial economy. And you know, it was good. The problem people had with a Nipa or Dom Kotu committee to say, and local people directors are be econom Michael Afania the Denka on Fabin Koso, yes, and no. These are the things that he is doing now. It is worth speaking about. But Niaka so was what ya on ya no. Krate, Ura. Mr. Wada, and yet TikTok, ne Facebook, ne YouTube na was now una watch and to be afraid and yan until your powers regional minister, Mr. Wada. You can do all this promotion or whatever. Any pay what that's at mama and boo and as some yama ha when you pay. Eti yasra ude we mojamro. Now what I see smart you say what tesical temu tete ye bo ba so ya de. But this is about human life. Nipa nkwa. Enti sebe jai comedy no. Not easy from the year adwuma. Because mentors here we are kete and now say oh change any per 50 100 ebewu and san wa shall say we bibi. Because I am yet to read a statement. I am yet to hear from him. Deliberately, pragmatically, they all be here and they are supposed to my way. Nipa ewu no. Ye can say ya ube wuni say we chi until say ebe cow. And then you realize say na esa for say na edi ho nkomo. Ye ma yem hihye because you don't know who will be next. Me sure say na no other abrante enra o matu tu aku no kwada so yi o ti crop from there no office crop from ne kwada so there emu apa manzo nkwanta kwa de obeka kire say e wo do muntu to mu amadu anya nkwanta kra no but I do no so ato no. And you can be a lawyer, I'm a presenter, you can be a medical doctor, you can be a teacher. Say mobile money for onya. Because just last week, say a radio presenter or no quality say a political show who's going to be a quotate you been so about a drive or the home judge manu also what you are if you want to who cares about her that okay or work premises security for her 1 year juma ube pia ba ni atutu afaka nim ewia kete o enti Dr. Frank Amwako ni say use honorable Simon say mensa ejapade odija onu obaye na dan ne mo say prekese empa say akonya say ni ade ba ko odija wo a eno de e wo so kromu ye e ya asomdua na wasantemantema ye Bible the people can move freely. And so misraw mayente wonka yente wonka nya kasa bekache they wanted the regional security council abeka bom aye and so people can move about freely in peace without fear or panic. Okay. Foko mache.
Mejo so eba.
Oye.
Eradi adom me ho ye pa. Na nso
Adomara.
Adom ni bia so.
Oye. Aso mache.
Na do ye wo ho da.
Oye.
Onyankopon adom. Kakra.
Ashewek. I see. Ghana man today would you?
The one and sign you.
Aso.
Men no.
Aso no.
Men no.
Aso no.
I am Yamaba.
I couldn't see can I didn't see.
Some want to be the Eka, some year Juma.
I couldn't tell you.
I be Juma. And I for come.
I can't tell you what oh, Bobo, no.
Hey! Hey! Sir, from experience and now say, from experience and now say, Unimu.
Neseme ma wara melanka me hwemere aso de wa ware ni kunu na hwe no to wajina ketua na da oni
o kan na no confirm me
ni kunu pe bia o de bobo ne besia ono ojo de
o kan na no confirm me said the o kan na sa pepe
looking at today a member benya kokodro pa no makasa ya na society na ye oh ya we be ma hye ho so oh we be wo de we be ma
so ye adwumaden
ngankese soja for me ma pa o me no bu abu mu
I say omo nto
because omo nto omo nsa
enzo muntumi nka
eti amra se soja ni bebo ne yere
nti ma pa ni bidwuma di mema okurum hanum
na ye ba
wojini sika ebosia ono oje ode de a
ba
odi refie
bon say ya bisa ye ho edi enti na ma mema wu ntam jama
na mema wu ntam jama
yes
oh no de ya de ho
sa
oh no de ya de ho
awarefo no
say ya na so de ne do
ya na mema no ta wu ntam
scientific proof
anu momu de no
because o kana sa me mebusa say ewuo bai enkwanhia
enya nkwanhia
na say de wato no kon
wawu
ewuo bia ewuo bia ye ewuo bia no
mema awarefo no mema no koja mma no
say ya na ye be hwe nkura ne kama
enti be ma wore ya na yira hyase na o ye hyehe
so yensia enya nkoi obeche pa ansa no wako
sure
Asiedu de oko he died at age 96 enti ene yensia ewo ne 74-75 oko 75 ti say yensia free mu ene sabe ochina anase 15 years to come krana mimi ti bin ka say me papa wujana because me papa got 96 by 15 years time yensia will be 90. What you say?
It's all kind of say.
Is it that more kind of say bia omotewa ba ku wuja ba kwa say ba ku nyiri ja ba ku. Anya ba ku nyiri che. Anya ba me na moka.
Me ba be kire wasem bi mu.
Kire mu ne yankofo ku.
Me no yami ensa
because I am hoping, I am praying and I'm going to tell me Bible that the NCA will get more than 96 now. Asiedu nya. On that one, woman make say be ma no e wintam.
Me da se pa. You see,
I don't know if you appreciate the angle I'm coming from. More can say omotewa no. Ba kunya mfie dodo che ba ko. Anza no afirimu. Na say omotewa no.
Me yiri say tiefo ni afo atewase na ma me nkyere obibi. Ya mi anxiety yi. Why na nim mfie dodo obenya ansa no wo. Obi anim. Ni enim ni say Bible aka say mfie hye oson. Etime bo nipa nyina na nya mfinhye aduoso na na
dabi
good anunti ana unya afia no a celebrate because yamfie no te sede usika da bank unya nkore draw enti ani ubotom enti ada kakra baba be show botom no dia be di botom no ana ye wo dia enti yamfie dodo anyame dia maye no wa store ato amaye yensanya nka ye ne yanim enti soyi ba akoma ya ni adana se yensa aka ba ako 1 yensa aka 2 enyo bia na nya nimfie nyina awie ansa no owu ani nti woni a wo se wunya afia na mfie so ate no meni wo no mu nya adwen uti na ayeye na mfie na eda ho no wanya good the atiane say o nyo bia na nya sa 90 something na wo ka no nyo bia na nya ha ana warefo no empempi ya na mema no mfie ta wa animu esen ma no etoda nso a aya na eyepe good ana so onwore but onya kwa aware mu a aho ane account aware mu age
my point is I am waiting to see a scientific proof that obane be matia na be ma ne free mu a eye niam esisi wa aware anim no e na contribute to the wuo
onim aware
good
what is the proof
we ye scientific proof grand sana yetimi aka we no ye academic research grand sana yetimi aka oneba wan kasa tenase nefa wani bu ebu akwa for wani bu Ghana dabi for ni bu Ghana awari for wini mu wonum a wonum ware
dodo sei
ana manu ye eja mema no sanya nkwanhia na si ya dodo sei ana manu ye eja unim sa oka say
so my main fa me fie die
enya example
and build this argument I have said it here again say me father side onuano mo mema obie ni ho a one ma at least 3 and a woye omo ware mu no matabu a bi se bia obi film no na waja emienu na kaba ko ne ade dodo na no e ma ni bia kura sense omo ho awu ansa na omo be film na se omo ka kira na waka kashmo ono no amudira asefo ma be 3 imame ba ko ho no mesesi a mienu esan ho wu ansa no no wu entino what about no so
o ware say
3 4
good Oheneba mama nchi asem Oheneba mama nchi asem
no na mu mienu asem yensa omukọ
na ma ni mienu
ko na ka mama akua
ba ko pe
ene the lovely yensia enso so ewo ho
Oheneba
enti omuzo omusa mema no wu ye no so mema na ku
mama nka sam kire ayi asoni wo ye oba se wonim se ye Kristo suma na se ye gidie nti ene ya se mie nware mado mama nkire wasam
of apart from young guys here ewo abusuanim no ba ko mienu bi accident na ba ko so yare bi me for the nobody died below 80 years
good efie no wa sa na mama nka sam kire emema na wonu mu wari
na me ye time no because I dey I hit no cause
emema na wonu tawari unim emema na wonu mu tawari more than 2 no dodo no an pressure no call ema no so more than omo wari
omo mo zama mo keke mo ko fefe free here
yeah emema aso nchiro mu
emema na omo wari mienu miensa na so ye bia na omo su
kesisa
ebada man so
enti aso na wo ka se mema nware more than 1
na bi yen ka sa
na ba ko meka ho
da bi nyesa
mini papa bia no ne na yerete papa ne so obekọ adwuma beba na oba na no aduane ewe nurse kitchen oba na da ti wa na abekọ akọfa ba be se bo hu on se bo hu a da etu onu tina se ohwe sa anyoma we nyina ware ba akọ aka hu enne obepon adwuma obekọ fie na oba ne te aduane ho twen eti pressure na ni
ma
ni kunumra no 7 because who want serve wa ketwa ne be serve
enti according to aso March 2025 wo be man na person nyini cha ware more than 1
ware more than 1
adabi ye gidi enti ye ware more than 1
na no ada na make us say
na why na tro ne say na Nyankopon do ne se Abraham
Oheneba
any David
asesa
Oheneba baby abedu so ware bienum yesa ene obedi kan na no ada make us say me na ware mienu na ware no munyina wo fie ba akumo etu wu na no be no aduane a wo ma ne ba ko ne ma no munyina mu betu nse didi na so obi kunu e ko fampna woni ni ntifie ba akum na wo to
ka so wu kunu ko fampna ukunu
na me kwa me kunu wonye me na meja wo
wo kan se si ase me na ware bi enu ya
the pressure brain man and the pressure brain man
wo do fie de ne example na me nya
and the pressure brain man wo ware bi enu a so ware bi enu a and the pressure brain man enti ebia no on pressure enti na mo kasa
na no me se me a me TV so kra me se menye nanti papa sa do ye de me de me ko me TV so ye kanya menye bi pa
we nyina asem
enti ale mo ware mienu ni de ndie na miensa ni ade ndie yemfa o mo de ni nsinchen
message sana nyame
na yan ka real one
e was some man mu jaye
ware ba ko ne beku a what the three
dabi ye gidi e dress e ma pressure no come ma no so do e ma pressure come ma no so do
and abu ko fa mutu fie kura nya kura e be ye we na wa ba za ko ye na we
anyway now so abo apa home to do so na I Wontumi TV and Wontumi radio mamen kwai na me Dr. Isaiah Siken na a research consultant and a senior lecturer Ghana Communication Technology University me phone line so a me no emmo enkomo a technology university kwade me musa ne say budget a ebe and you see AI technological world or share mu say you been making budgetary allocation be to grow our world on that further now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Afisha paso so afi na no one kasai bi jinisa busuafo nyina ho ye.
Now, afisi seni nyame ehira yema. Yenye ska bebre na afisi yeso nyame ye.
Nyankopon ase. I am happy I'm speaking to you as a senior lecturer at Ghana Communication Technology University. Yele ya kwese wiase nyina jato ma Ghana nso so ya jatum se technology abafu kwanso ayefa so etu na mo edi dwumadie no eno na ewiase ekona Ghana nso so no the fourth industrial revolution no e wose ehia no e wo honom our effort your plans na ma ye digugu akwan mu no do you appreciate it say near brain say indeed we want to meet the world at where it is going.
We have no choice. Because we are in the fourth industrial revolution, and the fourth industrial revolution, it strives on technology. And now we know can say, yeah, can be artificial intelligence in healthcare. We are talking about artificial intelligence in education. We are talking about artificial intelligence. If Ghana indeed we want to grow and catch up with the world, we can't continue to do the things we used to do. I mean, going forward in the government plans, we should be looking at those areas, because that is inframa ebo so.
The investment as on my say you bet me do some so they bet me achieve the amount be achieve no to say is it enough? Do we need to do more, especially budgetary allocations that you call no? Is it adequate? Say a bit me do baby a do.
And the commitment. Of course, if you take AI for example, Oshe Ghana is just last year or early last 2 years and we didn't even know. So what I say. Meanwhile, no, in the advanced countries, no be more started the year I mean in the healthcare, some were even using it for diagnosis in the first anchor. Oko doctor no or him there, I think no could read the books in the and then we have Medicare AI technology now they are taking advantage of it. It means fishing out information in 10. I mean, lab, the lab is giving you some results. Doctor won't you can just put it in, and the AI can diagnose and tell you what it is near there. And for us to do that, we need that infrastructure. Good internet facilities. Which Ghana, of course, when we compare ourselves to the other African countries, we are not doing bad, but enough also. We should rather compare ourselves to the world. I mean, European countries, any idea. See, we just need the infrastructure and the training. It means we will be able to improve a lot of things. And also, crown a bit cut costs at the
on infrastructure, then Aka Wushan him say you be improve on specifically.
Yeah, I am not an IT expert though, but like I told you earlier on, the internet connectivity, Okay, it's very, very, very important, especially even in the rural areas, you know. Okay, rural areas, you know, you might not even have a doctor. You might not have those expertise, you know, in terms of education. And then Ghana, education sector, that's who you should chalk near there. In Kofor, use smart projectors and smart screens. Watch radio which ever connected to YouTube. I didn't watch anyone. You can connect it to YouTube. Look at what is happening. Which need play my students. You know. These are some of the infrastructures here built, especially. I mean, we call digitalization, AI. Internet is very, very important, and I expect the government, you know, will be working on those things.
Right. Dr. Isaiah Sikena, a research consultant and senior lecturer at Ghana Communications Technology University. Doc, and now I pay the finance minister, Honorable Atofos, expected in the parliament has said or the 2025 budget statement. Ebeba Abonte. Me sounds a worse because when you know, they are but the Obama present Ghana for no any baby a Ghana baby do no. How would you want my Ghana no to respond to the budget and then we are able to live with it?
We are teaching young questions that if I
no, some of watch Wontumi.
Question and one said, you see, you only respond to something based on the deviation on your expectations and the actual. You understand? In the Ghana for your expectation in your mabia, you should so better. Once those things doesn't happen, we will respond. Now, majority of the Ghanaians are waiting, say, the promises are buying, at the buy, he is going to deliver. And so the government has promised, say, he is going to take off a lot of nuisance taxes, okay? And they have mentioned e-levy, they have mentioned COVID levy, they have mentioned, I mean, is it emission tax, betting tax? They are going to remove it, and especially businessmen, the youth, we expecting the OBG taxes in the free hall. Now, the question is that now Ghana currently, so when you say your revenue targets in terms of tax revenue in Drew, okay, we are doing somewhere 13 to 15% of GDP, which is very, very small. In Timikra, in Drew, the African average of 17. I mean, the IMF targets of African average of 17. Then US, okay, they are going to withhold grant African Development Bank and so and that is going to be a big blow. Now, who you tax? Are you going to introduce a new tax? Because what say who be tax? Tax for now will be reduced. And is it going to also have the same effect like the e-levy, like the COVID levy, like the emission tax, like the COVID tax? Is it the betting tax? See, Ghanaians are really going to respond to that. Now, maybe, given all these scenarios, me per se, and budget, especially obetimi focus on is our pressing fiscal needs facing, like I explained, and how we are going to achieve economic growth. See, there are some few areas that it's almost share. Normal etimi eye. First, you can budget your revenue and expenditure. Into new revenue mobilization. Over the COVID, those taxes in everywhere. How are you going to mobilize revenue? Okay, the strategies are they will use to boost domestic revenue. I want to look at that. Okay, any tax reforms or any improvement in tax administration. How is going to do that? I would want to see that. And then expenditure also. How they are going to prioritize critical areas such as healthcare, education, and how they are going to prioritize that. And then our debt management. Okay. Now currently we are doing about 70% to GDP. We are praying for next year, rebasing at the end of the form so that government will have some space. But the on-rebased one, now we are doing about 70, is it 72 to, which is very high. Into debt management, how they are going to outline plans or manage Ghana's debt burden. Okay, how they are going to restructure it. I would want to know. Of course, we are sure say by now, money IMF and these things they have already resolved it. So I want to hear any economic.
So, Ghana Statistical Service, Abeka, I'm here to say now our economy is valued about 1.2 trillion Ghana cedis, at a growth rate of about 5.7. How does it create a fiscal space for this government, especially in his first year?
So it's just like you see, it is just like say way, okay. Now what's the dying or car or yomabi na ya balu say usika owoni. But one can sound so the car. But some sure usika na wojeno, which you say here. Oh, school fees we now basically reporting it doesn't also negate the fact that debt with GDP no strong, and that already we were going at 6 point something, and now on the average we are going at 5 points, which is very good. The question we have to ask ourselves is our growth, what are the areas, the sectors that is pushing out the growth? Into the sector not pushing growth, if it doesn't have the capacity to employ people, to absorb the army of unemployed youth, then it will take a very long time as yet me feel growth. That is even when we can sustain it. Okay, because we be feeling Makachi say in economics, these figures, before I will be feeling there is a period. So let me say there's a gestation period. Until once you are maintaining for some time, and now we will grow 5 now or China no aqua 3 no and no you will not feel it. Okay, so even the inflation is 23%, say you bet me are maintaining one for some time. Almost people will be able to adjust, and now nobody will be complaining. So that's where the problem is. Currently, Ghana, growth now, it is being pushed by the oil and then the oil and then the mining sector. With the money oil, if you wanna anchor the rest sectors of the economy, you will see that the rest sectors of the economy is actually not doing well, and that is where our focus is. And each time says in your long-term planner, you bet me to our area, okay? Oil sector, okay? Skill on the crown, we don't have it. Indonesia for Malaysia for that is the problem.
Right. Doc, my menasi no pay na nyame aduma after budget statement, probably we'll get back to you and then we will continue our conversation.
You betting come off. You better baby. Also, obinya revenue fee after removing those taxes and all. Analyze it.
Thank you very much. Dr. Isaiah Sikaya na anopay menena bon comment. Rebe and acha prontobre de na yehunu say finance minister at the 2025 budget statement no aba and then yebefa no na person na yedi eho enkomo pa milita dia samiensa na abo apa no nso hui aso ani foku oga carry on Mulia Dr. Samuel Efriye Senior Ishakche Brobe George Akom are my guests as usual every Tuesday morning. The foku you close chapter no oba what they say
Bako
mo me dance aso so say oma yakunta nkofa me meka ho munyina mu ye mim mu ye greedy yanko
Emule
send me message say ina ha ka chele say ommo no musuo so obeware ba akoda oh yes wasini na na aka chele
me no tete o me fa mechi what you say
good morning boss my grandma said on no amount should I marry one and I said why she said love with everything in me so you will marry 3 to 4 if possible.
That time na ya na no mo ware mienu ne miensa no fa wa chire wo abanche ho betubi.
Also na no true for na enya over 100 years. And we tunu for
and economy we ko ware mienu ne miensa ho. Da bia Ghana ba bedrei. Yo.
Yankwai me ba chawo. Yanko.
Yanko ni imulet. Imulet herbal supplements. Where Apostle Safo Kantanka, the African star. Nedro ni. Edro we ni aka ho asem de akire wo no. Your friend Imulit. Na edro no ni aye ne se. Yade bia wodi bia no etimi safiri wonum. Esiesie ni pedua no ma onya ahoden kutia yade bia. Empo woni a doctor di clay wonum so mum kofie nkowu no. Onya binum a wonya nkwa. De oda yare paso onya binum a na onya ahoden ate asi na okọ na djuma. Na chasa nkokra ne mrewa munum bia mubenya hoden so nkwa ese mrantie ne maba enti ne yakamfa ma o se kopa bi nenom woni a wonya yade bia yese ne aduro yemmodi wo badwam nti yentumi nka na ne akoba ne se yade bo wo yese ne aduro doctor wunyanya bi se pe na chese asema be fie woni a wonim no wokoto imulet no onom a wobekoche cap bia wu no na doctor ka kire ne se amoni nyina ahye amani huso enti ne akamfo ma wo se ko be bi eto bibido ne ko busa pebito na beboa wo okokole na ka ba shop e wo ashton obetundo sopu apostle number 0535112873 0535112873 Oheneba
Yankoi na Bokatano Emra
Kunini Bokatano
Daily Graphic. Okay. Bra Bosheba featuring Mama Ba. Food alert. Most processed tomato impure. Nutritionist reviews. English Alata, Paramount Chief inducted into House of Cheese. Prof. Bokken, IEA support abolition of taxes, but argue betting tax be maintained. Yo. Yankwai.
I was here for daily graphic mu and I no pay and someone abano ya bosso di achire wo. Na we kata ni mu we kata fe to so me nsa no de aba betu dwa kire say to man kese a ewo dwa so a yayam no wonwo to man kese na yayam no aha nti won tontro wo mu ebi so kra wo ha ya na wo sashe musa no ana wo no mo kire say nutritionist pomdemo animdefo a wo no mo onim de wo nuane ho no ɛne nnurohun nnuane ho no wɔn de aba abɛto dwa kyerɛ sɛ dodoɔ no a no ɛnya deɛ ho teɛ na me nim kwan ɛfa so a yɛyam de gu ntonto wɔ mu ni nti na amana kɔba saa deɛ a ɛneɛ gye sɛ wokenkan krataa no na wanya nkyerɛmu
okay
ana afei Professor Bokpen ana wɔde aba abɛto dwa sɛ Institute of Economic Affairs IEA wɔn mu kyerɛ sɛ agye tum paa sɛ ɛtoɔtoɔtoɔtoɔ no yɛnyi ɛmfiri hɔ na mmom betting tax deɛ yɛma no nka hɔ ɛde wasɛm ɛwɔ hɔnom English alata ahempɔporɔ yɛ a wɔ hɔnom sɛ deɛ nananom atra nkonnwa yɛ a wɔn mu wɔnkra manta mu no wɔn mu agyena tom na
and I see this interesting story 10-acre site retrieved from Galamsey's in Ashanti region.
Ashanti region.
And Daily Graphic for the we have to front page. Is in my culture must say NDC4 is on a course to say populist decisions, populist activities be at Omubeye. If you're closer to the miners, concession. Do you know the number of plots and as acres are making one concession? 25 acres.
Wow.
25 acres. And they make one concession.
That's a way half of concession.
Neighbor. Eti asante mantemanum. Illegal mining Galamsey e koso okromanum no. Choka regional minister nyina no. They want to me aye 10 acres. About 40 plus.
Now say a new concession half. Half.
They say one concession to the miners, no one concession. 25 acres. And they make it one concession. It will say 10 acres of a land.
Not 25.
And I went to retrieve. Tiniba concession, one concession go to many half pole and I want to wear fans.
About
to Daily Graphic
and Bia said Daily Graphic. Now I one say at this state you want papers no state broadcast institutions ni na no e ko hye Jubilee House as and this argument no mo be
25 which am 2 I say
12.5.
Do you know half concession farm
Mommy somewhere our daily guide the Bokrat anyway. Na yankwa ebe
and I say minus no di a woman said the akere binum no meja ho.
You know they don't be as community mining no crano. The na so was 500 acres. 500 concessions. Yes. You know, be a small community mining. No. They na ebia a socrano. A concession be 500.
Wow.
And I say acres no.
No concessions.
Concession no.
Wow.
500 concessions.
Hey, Foko. Hey.
Into the way now, why then why?
Ebia na regional minister enya nte ase what ase ankontwro ko beka se munya enim gase munya
delegate
oh wonu na kase montwro so ti ase aha
daily guide
yankoi
JB Dankwa killer bail hearing moved to March 25th. Ghana will be cool.
Sexy don't do it to read the
2025 budget e-levy COVID tax to go. NIB releases gifty Owari Mensa. Gifty they say Saturday no. And you mena omujai no. Na me de meko so aka say your party ye tentan ye hododo.
Oh. There's any atamfo ni fiefo.
Nipa fiefo be ye na tamfo. the party yet in time hododo. Now we see nyema esisi dada we ababu mu no. Ama o ye papa kwa na wodwen hu mi no mi.
Ah no mo dey. Okay.
But because I have read on Facebook, especially Facebook, I have listened to commentary bi no ye. There are people from this party when they go to Accra, their survivor solely rested on Give to Aware Mensa. Me, I know her from afar. She hasn't given me a penny before. But me papa ni adoya why ni penny. Me gazo akwedi bonia kwa jijire mu ko defend no. But some of you that she has been good to. And then some more kafa no ho. Ye wonu de ani mu nyina no.
Oh.
Mo ma papa ye aye enum bi.
Aye den. Oh.
Mo ma papa ye aye mu bi eden.
Na esi afoforo so nsura kwan yo.
Why papa na we nyina ya.
Is rising to a pedestal bi she will be at par with Omu. It is an answer about the akwa so you bringing it down.
Said ye maami bi.
And the woman de ani mu nyina.
Mo kagum.
Omo kagum.
Said ye maami bi. Oh.
One funny thing that I heard is what kwen na bi no. Omu entimi nya charges bi am from money say ne wrist watch awato onkofa ho receipt mra.
Wow.
And you po.
And at the same is a meme come up.
Eh fie ni po na what chance answer me ba yo.
Na receipt no dey here dey.
No on cover the watch receipt.
Ne wrist watch. Ne so people that touch no a.
Right.
You see some of these things doesn't add up. But unfortunately you will see our own party people pulling the strings behind. Hey, nasema ba yenya no ntiamfa ni no.
Yeah, some.
Hey.
Now I'm hoping she comes out clean. And then this will be an eye opener. In case when you papa ye, but
Oh,
nipa wuye nipa here much say oti wa obenya na nko nya asem ye de ko no amabiu
ene omunya akra nko bi sisa restaurant be nu
wo mo make o ma se munya sebe ye nkwala ye wo party mu
empedifo
omo mu free say enne they have reached their destination as a kwantuo no mutuo mu fiso maduru no ekwam mo mu share gift ya enye wono no so mu sapeda o mu a
ngom ka akwam
ka enne o mutimi twipo so TV so kasa chete o ye no mane esa o mu mrane odonfo obidumbie ka kire kapo ajenkwa boafo enna wona didi ma ebidi no enkomo anduru ho
emebune ni da so sa de ndi emde
na sabi
so
obi twituo kum obi mpo a o man ne fa lawyer ma no
sure
he or she is given a fair hearing.
See o ma yo see akwan yo.
Oh.
Why na be bo.
Yet entire wodudo.
Ehwan ho no.
Na le bo mu tripons.
2% this ni bia ni this man office ato force asem ba ye no.
Aye.
Camera betumi edino.
Aye.
Look at how they rose up.
Omunyina ka mu ho bo.
I'm tired in the position. No more position.
Moses aboko trail Facebook. Say a kwanya bien I for an I before the gift first no. Enye papa no munya no. Question ni pe ku di na tem go comment ni post
section.
People are angered, people are provoked for no reason. Because obia kan once and be a chena we making an informed position as opinion bia on tiasem na se but otawteke
because unya ne hwe so unya ne hwe ati semunti
ati o
no de gina so no de do ani
ati so kra wa
no Salam Mustafa ko tire say Don Muhammad can say 120 days obey say 120 days no so na onya ya he will lead a demonstration be hwe maburu ni se do musidi na tem enti a part no ye bofu ye ho ma say emse party no kwase ekobona de be che be so MPP ni wo kra na some youth of this party will be pleased, will be happy with it. forgetting that the NDC cannot give you what you think the MPP can't give you. And yet they are kitty because of there is a perception. We are living with perception, and just say yet in time hosa. Na what ye fan said some night yet quite near their bone cry no cry. Do we have to curtail her rights? Now no brother will buy and quada on one than Hoko and IB office. Yeah, what I never said Oko and a holiday in Intino. Went to my uncle. Friday they call her say Omra at 4 p.m. Okoye Mosiacho.
You detain you.
Namobachina, I then and Nanu Quadana. Or buy a mansion.
Uncle Chano.
Yes, near the better crime of Fasonia Mojuma. But until proven guilty, lawyer Muslim lawyer and Kasa, Nikuna Baho, Mama Nikuna Uno.
Ade wakodi
Thursday, Friday until Saturday na mu release no.
Hey,
na sabe ade. Watu tu akum nipa be tazi okrom ha.
Sexy don kura dem.
Na won kum nipa. Wey ayiri ya court lebia o de beko.
Na court anya. Edumu say che na mu police strength. Obi defend ya na ma fra no. Hey, jai.
Kawanu tum.
Kawanu tum enka bi ma no. Oboswa no be a text message. Hey, mama is kana kakra na. Okay, fine. You be jai. Eh bia wo godfather bi. Godmother bi.
Ebi be kan no.
Obuafo bi. Ono nso de beba.
Now be
and when people refuse to keep quiet, you will feel how it is.
Sure. Tiawa.
Obi ya mo papa ya mo appreciate.
Etino ye ne say ye yo mami gifty or
I know sense me ekosu. If she decides to open up, no one defending ho a
best pludu
can sembe papa
a best pludu
a beje gigraw
and probably she has kept quiet in the interest of
party
nipa akabi.
So I am papa no man ya and say need you gift is on carry sabani sa order masio
yo esebusuafo afipim yenu eni aduonu ni makọ masika no eni ese 11 eni cover the tour na deda so no ye ba be yi e de free ho no ma ye hwe ni mu ena fe sexy don so se be man be o se ya man no ye se hearing no panifo atwa ko match boso me ne da eto so aduonu num no ye boso me wo mu ya eni ese enkwansia bi so ese ma nipa nan afe moto ya anopay daily guide de obokrata ene bo ho amane
ya nkwa na ne ya nsa ne be kono ya ka ya tiefuo nyina se Ruto
natural product
no anam ya nsa so tiase
ya nkwa
aha na enoi ya won mister ano de malaria de duro tatahwe etu ase no no wonya malaria na wonya ruta malaria no be dwane
etu ne te
aha wa typhoid wo so na wo no watwera to te se de wo de ebo ho misrawo ya nyene ntum ye ruta tonic ne betu ase obobi betu ase kra ma ho typhoid yade ne hwan be kwa ma ho atom na ruta live ne de woro ni padua no mu eyi fi ne niema boni bi afiri honum na ni padua na ade ne ho anya ahoden sonko aduane a wudi ye kra ntumi anyam no sa ruta live ne be woro ni na nka be sha so mo achaku nso aduo no be yi afiri ho na amo ahode be ho beto enti ko be bia to bido ne ko bisa se wu peruta natural products e be ni mi ensa bia ma na waje edikofie na aboa na ebia na doctor ana person ni di nkomo wonu betimi a kyeremu yie a kyeremu ama ye person bisa kan wono wa bisa me de sabra me ka wuntumi bisa me hwe na mom doctor de wo frɛ no a wo betimi a bisa ne bibia person bisa enti ne ase de number we e ma wo se frɛ no 0244485632 0244485632
Intractable galamsey. Ochehine bristles with rage. What is
Bro, fuck
what the headline? Join forces with Okuapehene to prevent further pollution of River Brim. Brim. Okuapem Education Trust graduates 14 scholars from 8 universities. Galamsey. Soldiers seize 10 excavators in Western North.
Abusiafo braso sam do bokata no ni. Na kata na ne brofo akese a wode abakura de nya sha.
Enya omane boa ma hunu say Galamsey ekoso a enye mampani na aye. Nemum obebom paye se Ghana fo nya Galamsey. That he begs the Galamseyers in the name of God and in the name of Ghana. They should stop. Really? Really?
Kare no de.
Omane boa ma.
Na yekufu ado na
aye.
ye.
Afei de wuti medwene. Se de wani aba ho so.
Enya aban.
Sa. Nya kufu ado bio.
Da bi sabre na popo gbirigiri.
Nature ma Wontumi bio.
Sabre na popo gbirigiri na bia na ha no. And ya na de kane no se kufu ado na mutibi etubi. Ya fe de na ni aba no so. Na chronicle braso sam da bokata no asem a wode aba betudwa sa Galamsey na ne ko aye dene no. Wo che ni bufu afu anya asem ketua kra na chese na ni abre. Anu nti wone Okuapehene aka wo nwa bomu a chese ode no akobom ya wo hwe sede be ya wo mu beko na bremsio no wonu bremu ya say de bremu ya you know sede be ya monkoso a ensei no biewu enti wasem eda anum na ya asase a ya funtamato otim say yes nyame koso na afen so no ya say Okuapem Education Trust nipa makomako edu enan na chese wonu graduate efrimu ano university makomako nwotwemu ena o ma graduate di efrimu nti na chese Okuapem Education Trust Fund no aboadom pa anya hwekura dunai de wonu menya omo de efrimu Galamsey ko no ya se asrafo SEZ excavators makomako edu ewo Western North region.
Abusiafo no pay aduane watese aduane boni bia ma yefune di ene no so groban ama wasade anope meka fo edo tatahwe e dia ma wo wadua wo hia eye
Gasto Mr.
Ebia na typhoid fever so ene etete wo yefunu no aduane beto mo emu ba bedwa mu be wo mu be keka wo anope se sa ha no bi so na etete wo a kope Gasto Mr.
Osa no
osa yare no etenete amode ho na emane so ene edura ye nyina ye bu nkama faso na ye fom ne sebra to na ebo ye siesie ye bosomi akwantuo no amawa ye obesima eye
Menso Plus Mixture
pebi ebebo apa na kire wa bedamase na emema ne so a wojo so a wochemo wojo so a wote ya obajo so bewie na moje di kire ade wei etete wo pa aye wo dadwo na kire se wakwa na so ni hwanpo na ekwa akoche enka wasem mfa nche oda sani bia na emumo no edura no pemede che wo na meka fama wo se kopa bi na emo na sane mani nyina de ho fafiri mu eye
Poster Plus Mixture
enrom yensen eye Nature Medics ena diaba ewe edwama so sei chapo de hia ne so obekọ no akobodi no wagibie na etimi aboa Doctor say no penka na ni beje ho pass obefre no esanse won ho adwe pa obeboa o enchire mu bia de ohia de abro de ama osoi no osi akonya no so obefre no number ni nie
0248778899 0248778899 Ghana Post amade bia de bekwa amanone no aya afafa wo no so enuane ntade no ni ade nyina da Ghana Post na de be cross all the from amanone na e ba afafa Ghana Post so na wo no madwuma wo ya kantete na ne post nkrata no nko ade ko enei ene me se more body ne banche bibia ko bi o de momon ni nyina o de wo mo be package ne kama o se Ghana de
Post
ayo
post to me eti ewion anaba ko
Ghanaian Times so
Ghanaian
Times
away reduce taxes, cost of living, create employment. Public urges government.
Yeah, no.
That is public expectation from 2025 budget. Government operation crack down on illegal miners. Let's uphold principles of Dr. J.B. Dankwa. Alexander, what's about my enjoy Kwame Nakakra?
Kwame Master.
Kwame
Master.
What's about my enjoy Kwame
Camp 3. A member of Camp 3.
Okay, Ghanaian Times, young
Ghanaian Times in here. Ghanaian Times are small. You have a tujano. I will cut off a toss to the menu. Now, my Ghana for some for finance minister. And an infoni da hai and on my Ghana this year Kasachira say one more days will better at Trosso. Afe asitima wonchira no so anonso be free ho na afe one more days say obema enwuma aba nti aban na Ghana fo ade to nanim wo de to aban anim na wono so ya aban no nkraba tani bia na Ghana fo akasa ana ye say NDC wanwo aban hyehyɛ wode aba ya no wode kon galamsey ye illegal mining no wonum akyere excavators enkono ba ko no sidu wonum se nkono
you see they are just funny. Omi are very funny. Ura site bia ura site bia nipa baako otumi excavator be 8 6 no dey hear adwuma nipa baako bia at least one use no use 2 it is a watch tenor we dey be use 2 nipa 5 per a machine nipa 5 per o me galam say a machine watch you the whole guy there is that significant Ghana nyina
Mike Krake
Ghana nyina
ready
ana osahene say osahene ne die
osahene Alexander
accepted
ato Kwame na afenyo markings
dem maboada
na sam ya woka ade atu edwa ene se wono na minority leader busa for mama nchirem
mighty
wono na da adom kuma no a chese wono manu abini mu pa ma se dom do no ya ira no ana wodi atudwa kire sen Dr. J.B. Dankwa de so ade ni hyehyɛ no yensom yie pa democracy enam ne subi ene baaye enti wasem eda honum
economy ni de na se ho
economy ni de
ade dada na birthday wishes all right birthday special one be on
for fu you wey na nia yese meboa enso still na flow meboa na Ghana for so munti bi that's one na me here fa kire omno mo hwe eno kura Ghana for bu fu you wey na nia yese meboa that's one na me here fa kire omno mo hwe eno kura Ghana for bu fu you wey na nia yese meboa enso still na flow meboa na Ghana for so munti bi da and if you are a person of conscience, it is so unconscionable. Say, General, let's go and look at what the Tano River has become right now, and the whole everybody is quiet. In 2 months, Tano Shone they say Tano Shone be a question of video no any. They say Adanian we are in Shone Hobby, and the Tano Shone. Enya teche Adanian we are on this way. Ejina ensuonim more fire national security for na bon crofon by Momutu ajabeno no you enter na no preso we yanti o enya so mo gidi say so mo bana galamse no mo gi ayo na mo yema kwan no mo mra no metu eneta no river no asi eni ana Adanian no ensuo bi amovi there is no water moving and as a nation we are sitting in this country ajabeno no Minerals Commission is what that's it. Forest Commission by your promoting no. No. General, yes, men come on to because your mama naba. They come on to where better. Tanon Shonari. Mom for them, Tanon Show and show them on a movie. No. I hear Wikisa.
Extremely.
John Mama beba wo beba medical catch am say yes scam. John beba. Nam so mama ye bibi fufuru bia. Oba ye nsuo ne na awe no. Yeah, say. Na Minister of Lands and Natural Resources say, "Wakotena Kempiski." Nsuo wi wo ni kuromo. Wono elembele no fire. Yes sir. Amabua. Anya elembele. Nsuo na ewi wo ni kurom. Nsuo se Kempiski no okokodi galamse ho nkomo. Akoshe suit.
About time.
Na no akoya ababa wa bijuana jan wa update ni Facebook status say and ye ensure was mo fa ni Facebook status no nso ni erade mo fa ni Facebook status no nso ni ahwe juana jan fire na nye nation ya adwene ni enya dwuma na ye ni any principle in this world obi a wotimi admit in public so one no de galamse no sha ase no sha and we could allow such a person to become a member of parliament. Near see a Kodi Galamse and Koma, I didn't know how. Yankoni and Koshe or no Joanna Jano. I know your parliamentary and my yes, I'm Potemo. Yankoni and Koshe only delay conversation.
Kwame Kateche Afrifa, no. For the records. Oshasia neko 2K, 3K, 4K in 6 minutes now hitting 9K. Now interestingly, topics are not about discussing. Last one now about some George, and then the program okoye with MTN. And why you use Facebook no fine ateko ebeba. Oh. Na ye kon amafo se ne ye fa speed ne go YouTube omuko mu YouTube na YouTube no so fine na eko. And then later I read on PK Sapon a Facebook wall say Papa Sam George and na instructor ye Emma omoye se omunteki ade no off na baby ekeka kono. So I read let me reading it straight away. So he posted as Sam Jata Joy takes for the record show off air. The Minister of Communications Samuel Natejoy through a directive to the newly appointed NCA Director General Edmond Chifianko has taken Okateche a free farm men sons for the record show off air. We have learned through sources familiar with the matter that the Minister for Communication issued a stern warning to the acting NCA Director General to take off the show or lose his job. Reverend Engineer Rinchi, this show must not continue to be aired this evening. You either take it off air or you lose your job. I have the instruction of President John Dramani Mahama to halt this show immediately, Sam George is said to have stated. About 45 minutes into for the record show, almost 9,000 people were watching across the country and beyond. Topics being discussed included drug addiction and the need for the appropriate authority to help stop the importation of those drugs. Other topical issues which would have featured on the show had to do with the unfair treatment being meted out to some Ghanaians by the Mahama administration. Just before the other topics were to feature in the discussion, viewers could no longer see the show streaming live as it has been halted on Facebook. Unperturbed viewers rushed the YouTube account for the records for the record show, only to see that one also stalled. The disruption of the show on both platforms couldn't have been coincidental. We contacted sources at both the Communication Ministry and its agency, the NCA, to find out what might have caused the unusual disruption, only to be informed that the minister asked the NCA to halt the airing of the program. According to sources, Sam George said the show was hurting the ruling party, and if steps are not taken to deal ruthlessly with the Okateche and his show, the NDC government will be doomed. More to come soon. So this is what PK Sapon wrote on his Facebook wall. Now you no go for by you. When we were in power, we were treating these guys with kids' gloves. Get the de obedi o man sika de obeyam from so bi o se mra ne di ne de fe o mu sa thinking they were our friends. And this is where we are today. Maka 4 years no ye mompa ye na anye 40 years. Anye tin amaye ayi be da ye hu na ni mu
we dey see movie bi
basha badam for
mame what the mame ni di aba no mame na mame edi ni birthday enti ewishi no happy birthday nyankopon enka ho na abrantie Oheneba abrantie odasi ade feel better brimpo entry
yes, that is my son.
Yes.
Na Ernesto Sherman Wontumi.
Oh, okay.
Enti Bright Nyampo bano no.
Yo.
Bright Nyampo atopa so mfa so eni. Bright ni Monica. Uma topa.
So mfa.
I love you. I love you.
Wontumi ampa. Oswagi.
Ash no me ni nyina no. So mfa so. O say. Say ya no mo yesa. Ago unye bi da.
But o minim de o ka no.
No ha esi mu anu abo kakra. Eso mfa so enie te Philbert. Obrempon entwibosi akunyampon.
Asa wa mafoko ru aho bi say. Asa no kro asa do za.
Da bi
e no kre.
Ne ru aho. Asa o ka ka bibia.
Me hear me phone.
Na say ye be she be dey.
Asa wo chirem na
enti e dey me chem.
Nyampon.
Enti
Philbert.
Bright Nyampon atopo so mfa so enie.
Junior chief.
Na minim at the moment nkosua ne eba minim say na Bright ne da through say Monica ne da through I don't know but the end results no any aklai very beautifully handsome no fe ti nyame nhira no na o ma no nyanhira ema ne maame ene ne papa
na Nyampon bani ose Nyampon na na so se de ode ne to no
me pa cho ose omu nyina me ko se me kakra
Oheneba ya odasi so eyo bapa amata na eyemia menua prekope anope bebia wo bia mesre enkwatenten ene de ma onyame mo ho ban na afesese akomaso ade ni nyina waye ede amount. Happy birthday sweetheart.
Gift come na we Vribakwayo Bakwayo
yes so papa
old SFM
enka ni baby ana SFM wono
pama de enti e we show happy birthday nyankopɔ twedi amponka ho pa
kro
Mary
daddy
ana just so ana da so no na yese Accra ena owo eti anope ye ma won so happy birthday eso like Legon. Jano pay Martin ko.
Ana fe anti me ko so e kai mo se nyame adoma. GC Browns say. Bomodia say.
Kabeka Reverend Adom.
Kabeka no.
Joy asabe.
Bicycle so paso. Na dia tie nie. Ya wo soldier mentholated balm. Ye di twitwie. Wedura nyimra openso dwade awie no. Now the twitwi ade be chia no pa be so benya ahoden foforo bi na chese watumi di akwa adwuma tiri e kan fo mo wo se oda se ni bi ehia bi adowa fo fitafo office adwuma fo obi ehia bi ana fe ye won powder sa chese obatumi di asra sensansan bi ba wo de sra ni nyina be kwa ma ho atoko ba bi e ton enku anase ye toduro okwa se wope soldier mentholated balm and soldier mentholated powder na Dr. Fokomo yem sabe me ndey na ba
ya duma Saturday ya mame dina akosua dufie Dr. Solomon Kwatin Foku mame ene yira twebo akodua Foku Manson Kwanta MP ne mame ayi no eye memende ya pechi na fortunately eye bia ni krumo diwe yanyira udru pechi a na uza nkofu osu a di omachi oba kupie yi na se eno ano simple na ye nyina yi ene kwa kwa
pachiri ni pachi
especially Wontumi multimedia day maame ene efrimu ti Saturday ene Sunday we yenko Saturday nya Sunday
dabi ekori mi na abu
te bushafo yesremu momra na Dr. Fuku maame enwan kete Dr. Fuku ni trimo de sa ni trimo ni de o na kwakwa ya maame ewu chese wu na no ni mobo se wo su ne ti mo yenko kwakwa mo ni trimo na bashaba yentiwi Globe Educational Center. Makacham say omo engage some universities omo mass scholarship worth £10,000. Nah, it's an opportunity. Almost omo na so de ma the Ghanaian youth, especially Adisia for.
Yes.
My name is Shea Agbola from the University for the Creative Arts, UCA in the UK. I'm here at Globe Education Center here in Ghana, a prestigious agency that helps with support for our students to study with us at the University for the Creative Arts. We've got our May intake where students with HND can come in for our pre-master's program, and in September we have all our courses available for students ranging from fashion, film, graphic design, architecture, interior design, business, and any creative subjects that you may be interested in. I would advise and admonish you to please visit our agent Global Education Center here in Ghana, and they'll be able to support you to study with us. We also have exciting scholarships that we offer to Ghanaian students from 3,000. Hi, my name is Shea Agbola from the University for the Creative Arts, UCA in the UK. I'm here at Globe Education Center here in Ghana, a prestigious agency that helps with support for
yes.
And he worked it out. £10,000 scholarship.
That's right.
And winner. Partnership for Globe so and the Ghana for free.
Now, boss, you convert
£10,000 is around 200,000 Ghana cedis.
Can you see 2 billion?
Hey! The Globe numbers, you know. 0244783000 0244783000 and the other number no 393600 0548393600 Globe Educational Center from na enyomu eninko
na anybody am dey Globe won say any education no nko a akwantu obia ye fu play say akwantu a obefu play nko a de a eye Globe so obeji visa pa eye Globe so tiase beji visa new ticket 7 krata 7 na wonu so de ufia benfo enkrasefo se de ni a wokwa won sabeka ye de wo mu no
been in existence since 2006.
That's right.
2000
somebody
senior Isaac Brobe Abetrase George Akom is here. Samuel Efie PhD, also a senior lecturer at Kumasi Technical University. Also Eba Nana Bempoma Nsuta Krowi Hema Nana Anupai Mechao papa Ohema papa bi Ohema fefe Nyankopon enhiraw na Zina Isaac
Oheneba na Asiedu
ma chai
ya me de
na apom
ya me no mpai boy ho ye na so
na me na dom ye ho ye set ni me fe
me da se me da se
papa
me da se
get
me da se
na Nsuta kwa mambe poso
na me ho
abusuafo nyina ho
me call ho Friday we board meeting Ghana Muslim Mission Senior High School yes I be feel because na Saturday as I say ye be chadie Sunday is akoy
okay
hoboko
good
hoboko
right Anupai yamebon komoy still we will restructure, we will rebuild, we will regroup, everything of the new patriotic party. And coincidentally, and also na Yera Atoforsen, and so called Mashebe Jefi.
I've been on communication.
2025 budget.
I've been on communication. So far, January, February, March.
What you put them for no cool.
Because
space.
Okay.
Oh yeah. And I perfectly subscribe to your position.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Apart from say no, Era John Mahama, ye Crawford, ye Basa Afedia, say was what sign, especially Omoko education, and ye has a health for sign. Baby. Yeah. So. Odi no to nchen another nkoma na esan ehia mene sedie na Attorney General esikoyi
discontinue cases
no. These are the two major issues me kan ho asem over the period no. Na me feel say edi kan dia kan de say ono na ya to abama no na obeso ye de obeso ye dia so na head and generate heat kese e wo me mu na rebuild no hu hia
pa eti budget ne de enekwa no de ba my position is de wo beka bia say we expect Friday or the cabinet meeting we approve eti expectation is an emum we will respond to the budget after the statement enti no ene de ja no ko kenkan owia na yaba enti enkomo akoso fortunately a week today, that is last week, 125 of our failed parliamentary candidates and so ACI one crime Alisa Hotel, and then beautifully the General Secretary was in attendance, the flag bearer was in attendance, the running mate was in attendance, Council of Elders Emma Rep Ebai, Honorable Kennedy Japan was also there,
fantastic,
Dr. Educhum was there,
brilliant, and
then former ministers, senior MPs almost fairly to go back to parliament were all there. Japan Mesa, Howard Kumsin, Dr. Penkpa, Omunina were there. Almost 18 Komo, and so almost speaker Pius Hajide, and deputy speaker Akosia Menu, resolution.
Good.
What they think Nema partner we should consider near the idea. Omu nina no omo de koto okwe committee nim, and then the reforms also everybody reforms committee no so no omo de omo so de be akoto that committee yet to come no so anima and also so say the argument omo here no I spent time to be there. Me porn pana me amekoye me team throughout kopim so omo point the argument, the rich argument, discussion omo nya no honom omo de to that say it was beautiful. You could see they are ready. Say almost so ebeboa ama party no ejina the nice ye near their call the next election. And then National Council meeting ewo ho. And I am here and say I'm sure omuwie na we will hear of another committee omuna ebe on the reform, the constitution reforms of the party no, and so beba Tuesday now no the Professor Okoye committee na omuwie omadwuma no enti Tuesday no and omu share the national campaign team our national party office and the party directors ni nyina so engage you about election enti no we are in that course and most so madwuma ya moye in Ashanti region and also so no enjoy discussions. I have personally engaged about 4 of the constituencies now specifically. Some peculiar issue name omu in your report, ama emu ajiatum say the report what you wrote is a reflection of what happened in the constituencies.
Thank you.
It is not like you are cooking something. A bit position is that yes, Honorable Chairman Sabunsu has been at the forefront. Say all this case say reporting Komo and Yema leading to election 2024 and report say yes enka on transfer kakra say there be onwuramu oni hu nkomo ye ne ade ni nyina na no pay sa nkomo no said last week me say tie for ni awefo bo and then I got calls almost they were ready to hear from you this morning no ye ni sa nkomo no
and
the chat time you know over first 7 minutes. Then I come to I go to Dr. Free. I go back to you.
I'm smiling. Additional information when with your mommy meeting at Kosovo Lisa Hotel. Any one more and so a passive resolution about issues. Now one more ready for reforms. No kwanya ever so now reforms committee and all of that. Kwabena MPP can recapture power 2028.
Sure.
MPP betimi a winning election 2028.
Yeah.
Na kosan is say yebusa ye ho ne say. Yen me na namponza ne kan. Ya ye ready.
Are you ready?
Ya ye ready say reforms no ensakraya esese esipi esita a emudo. No. Yen party for no. Titru empanimfo bia omo enyamfaso ewo de samre ye womu sese ya you know. Woman na ye ready say woman na bagitwi na ya ba be di akire na ba bia edom na womo fom no said ye womo expect say party for said ye nsakra ye besia ye no ye be ye san sakra na ama womo hunu na hanen komone wo Kwabra, if this party is going to make a rebound, the Ashanti regional chairman, together with Nitim, committee say yanko yenhwemu ewa Ashanti region exactly 7 days
After the election.
Nefwa and so pe Poma so after the election, someone to see form. Now, na Ashanti region. They see and move to no. Come now, one more able take a lot of credit. What you say? You will say chairman Sabusu. Who didn't come off at the end of one. Me who the NTS say will be trying another part. Cry, Kwabna. Baby, you jinano. Yenyina kataso mumwaso stage. Enya kataso mumwaso.
Speak truth.
Exactly.
Pa.
Hey, the only analysis hotel.
As honest as.
And Karinya Mikran Kanes a live coverage. Sankana menya.
I took personal interest in it.
Yes.
It do be na organization near my rough kakra. So me Kwesteru.
Yeah.
Me bono ama. 2 days before, he had to drive at night to Kumasi.
Yeah.
Then I took him to chairman.
Okay.
The chairman,
yes.
Support this cause.
Exactly.
It is worthy of it.
Exactly. All said in communist. If we say, Cobra, ye report hereby. Asafo report. Cobra say report no cry no many chairman kokofu di nkomo no. Na report no cry ye 2008 and so ye lose ye no. And this report is so whole.
I'm abonti.
And me say Ashanti region report and the report after report after report abonti.
And so I was very surprised when I heard John Wadu talking
down
aggressively against speaking to the report and making some portions of it known, because
what discredited
they're okay. 2008.
Yes.
2020 there.
Yes.
Okay. What did you do about the recommendations of the report?
John Boyd election be a contest. The campaign and he will lose.
I'm not party for us to with the problem of the party.
Me say, Kwabna, Miti, I know.
How can we continue to do the same thing?
Do a quality material, but position be our bet gina bia a obe contest bia me kwa me brobe me campaign atia no o wini a won wini
ade
katasu mo aso no amoa yen katasu mo aso amoa yen whoever leak yen report no nyame nshira no yen report no the leaky ba system no mu e ma e be ye public document no nyame nshira no if you say somewhere ya ye di nkomo ya ye wo national executive members any regional executive members ni di wo wa wo mo akin yo mo say mo commission ye ma ye ko ye nhwehwemu e ba ye no document ni ye wo mo dia me nka ho asam kra hwe emra na ye fa no say party no e ye nipa kakra bi e dia na wo mo betimi age information na wo mo be manipulate ade no said ye wo mo pebia no kwabda esese wo mo ti ase say sam
party no enyo mo dia sam na twem
sam party no enyo mo dia kwabda tina na no wo mo di nkomo for delegate system no me imagine say ma me fa no 2 seconds na no kwasi de ye me say call washing bay me washi ka na nipa wo mo ho ne ye sha ase ye di nkomo no kwamna won ka wo mo na ka kire wo that is how far it's gotten to
Sunday na me wo baby honorable Kukufu e ba ho brief no koi kwame din kraso ba ho briefly e no koi na Kumase sebi adefo bia Saturday sana mo ta ahia edidi na eja mobro wa menya kakra me se na mantume me fa ko tishu kakra omuhumia mo na wokɔ de wɔyɛ lucky woka bi kakra no mo anti na mo ye hwemo sɛ mo pose mo ye mo adwisa party ni say na mo bɛyɛ na mo bɛte yenka
yes
now go and tell your boss ko ka kire no say ye twɛn no e wo sɛ ɔbɛyɛ nim
good
ɛne ye bedi nkomo party no mo kukuru mo de akɔhwe ho
good
ɛyɛ yenim say you will learn from it
exactly.
You ready say if only you are ready to do the right thing we will come back and bring the party back to power. Nemom sanya mana moye ye no. Se no na mo so mokoso ya. Ye be kire mo se party nyamo dia. O ma se mare no.
Kamran komodi.
Me se o mi ni o modi komara kokofu pie na me se ye kokofu abebele
na mane.
Kamran wa mama smile an ope papa. Se kra no won komo no kra dia be trouble no. Ama eja me so ano a na pedi ba program no pe na ma jam ko fom kakra. Oh yes, kina kom eno kra me no kan.
Yes,
let no national executive, no regional executive entina ho nye na dwene se sadie na ho tete ho no ne ekoye report ani e dia bre wo mu na wo mu free se wo mu no mu ya hemfo na report no niema e wo mu no dia wo mu pe e na wo mu be ye no atwam ata so wo mu ti ase sa ebisa kwabra ukokopie bi so na adia eye nkurahye em MPP efia ye betena ye ene de okopie so no one frɛ wo mo kwa na frɛ wo people are ready say ye be boa party na manaba back to power 2028 am for you ready figures na ye be da bon figures is it not clear 2.1 million of your own voters
party people
almost woman twaba no ana wako busa wo na woko busa wo no kra no kwamna baby a wo be introduce yourself say me ya MPP ni na no yare na ye no nti ya tiesi form kwamna afedi na edom mpempem ana eba e kire wo bibi na hona me dem komo no sha ase free no se ye to ye niema yie pa ye besa ye come back be in Ghana's political history e be shock the whole world if you say nkofo na ye ready almost shed ye be se osafuma for report 2020 e recommended say ye delegate system no ye current delegate system no kwam na woni so dey sit here the tia say yɛhyehyɛ free form na yɛhyehyɛ free form no obia wɔyɛ presidential candidate aspirant bia yɛhyehyɛ free form kwamna we o interest wɔ obia wɔyɛ national party leader potential candidate bia o interest wɔ deɛ ɔwɔ region our person contest regional position no or interest ɛwɔ deɛ ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ fam hɔ no deɛ ɔyɛ crowd sɛ ɔbɛ contest constituency position so no wɔyɛ deɛ o interest ɛwɔ deɛ ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ electoral area any polling stations hamna aha ne yɛ how no hyɛ free if you say a bottom up approach if reform ni yɛhyehyɛ saa ɛnti wobɛtumi ayɛ the most perfect candidate ɛmna yɛhyehyɛ no so one getting involved you are out and nam sɛ me so me wɔ interest wɔ mu a yɛhyehyɛ foforɔ no wo kɔkɔ wuram mimi kɔkɔ wuram kinakom kɔkɔ wuram chama wotumi kɔkɔ wuram ɛnti na ɛfɔm no so ne yɛsɛ no
you don't get the right people
yɛsɛ no MP no person will autonomy over delegate album no 1 o'clock no akwa album adebechi no omo yi mo mafrim no ye yi o mafrim omo a odo mo be wuram no odo mo be wuram omo odo be wuram no obi won ti constituency ho national constitution party constitution ma a role as I said constituency executives adia ɛsɛ ɔmo yɛ among which ɛkyɛ sɛ ɔmo wura fiefie mu na ɔmo kɔ canvass for vote ɛba party no na ɔmo kyerɛkyerɛ party no nneɛma esi yɛ ne so government sɛ wɔ aban mu a nneɛma esi yɛ ne so na ɔno ɔtwe bɛwi atɛ ɛna nam sɛ ɔbɛto amama me kwa me brobe ni nkyɛn no so no ɔyɛ me wɔfa asɛntɛ me de na bɛwura nsuta kwa ama bepɔ so album no mu siɛsi yɛ kɔyɛ house to house no a hwan ɛna me nkɔfa no na me mfa no nyɛ house to house yɛtia ne sɛ ɛmra ne baba so a ɔbɛbɛto aba ma menti na wɔn mu a ɔmo bɛtumi agyina hɔ ayɛ house to house ɛwɔ nsuta kwan ma bepɔ so ame yɛtumi ama yɛ party no yɛhunu party no nhyehyɛ yɛtumi ate aseɛ na party no wadi animu atumi afrɛfrɛ amanfo ame ato ama yɛ no na ɔmo yɛate ɔmo agu ɛdi kwam na nkɔmɔ no enye sikasam no nko a na ayi honorable ene razak no mo kan ho asam no enye sikasam no nko a hawa edi emma party we say no enye sikasam no nko a what is here e kwa ben independent candidates e chance e piepie wo party no independent parliamentary candidates die office wo kwa ye be boni yem if is album no ye chim no to favor one person no was ye ne menko for me na yeah what's mean call but when you saw a popular abon no what chichim nsa what the nkrofo abewuram when you saw obeluso what's mean call no what tiesi akoko win afi obi also abeko contest no contest here no fi say incumbent no wo so wo chichim niam bi enema a wutimi e de win here e dey say am ko independent and the party no say twa a sub full eto ho say wakọ independent awie no na wasan fa akire na wasan aba bewuram oba bewuram so afede no na ye party no offer say parliamentary candidate enti abufuo ya yi obi afrimu na wayi nkrofo afrimu offer say 2012 wayi bi afrimu 20 in the lead up to election 2016 ya yi obi afrimu in the lead up to offer say 2020 ya yi obi afrimu in the lead up to 2024 ya yi obi afrimu na wonim nipa dodo a into omo abonten
yeah
womo yakodo so achen womo mkoto aba
no yeah
what you say na me ne ayi I see na echi baby baako I see ko e no kwamna sika no afedie yetua ma akokɔ bro say ye di yetia nti o working capital ti asi nsa so mu no na asi so enye so wono nko o as the ye polling station chairman no ne yere na ye polling station women organizer and ne ba na be polling station youth organizer ne wo fa ase na ye polling station organizer engineer man na mo so mo kokko che no as the fie nko enum ene kokoro if you aka wo ho nyina enso mo ya MPP fo enso so edwie ekra ankwa kokoro ho na sabi predators and no ameka no take MPP omo to abama yen wo mo de omo ho and MPP must get it clear omo de omo ho na me maka ma me sense so biem wan hwe ya meyi radio TV stations miensa pe say reforms na me hwehwe no say ama me nkumi ho o ko bra me nkumi ho na le meka no ho ne to wan that be na meka Fatty Ben Aga say every day be a fuel station where the cocoa fuel. Coupons ben out there me. Me car maintenance and any me a car 6,000 and then me here quarantine car. Your quarantine car na me nyako ya nzana scan here in Jamaica no. Now what he? And come here. I no pay. Kofodia station. Efre offend saying we frɛ enti yan ko studio kwa no yes I adwuma sombo pa na ma party no ora me say si anye the right reforms ni titru your delegate system ya expanding no me preference no say yema obia or your card bearing member a wotua ne dues bia yen fire no enye album yen na ebe constitute the electoral college.
All right.
No more kokote this.
Never also be never be busa.
Mama party no so aside asa nyesika.
Because last gentleman the campaign structure no the argument that the national leadership should be the campaign team. The echo. I've heard other suggestions say the flag bearer or the president should not be the leader of the party. And also another way and also eba and others me bawa e ba be hwe eno but I'm fortunate to have Akom here because and I know Tuesday it was part of the 125 failed pieces omushia
okay
and you know omunkomo omudi those that are shareable Akom will do at that favor and then our listeners and our viewers Akom machi
me na meje so Oheneba
na be fine
me ho ye me so ho ye
na me adom if you to say sexual from place
obia no wache yakoba intimi shai se ba ni be wura 6 March no mti intimi enhia Thursday no ma me nchia hwefo na me nchia tie fo me nchia me bra Ishak se de wo some party no wakwanu asanso no e bona baso yenchia party mpanifo nyina na menchia madehia mo search farm plains ne district capital Robinson wozo so said e wo kan wozo so baby enti said e see bia no uhunu ye mamefa kwanya na memmo yenuan mom hyehyɛ sɛ adwumadi na baso na back the scene na yedi ho nkomo yemra ma ne ade wa unim challenges ya face here even kra no say pese ye kan ye hubom na ye hwe kwan so ye befa so a the reorganization no so ye benya chefa wo no but ni nyina no ko wie kama me fi say empanifo bae no so ba ma program no eso ni se de na wo bobo no ye nya kwanya ne fragbera ehia running mate bae ye papa Kennedy akompre ko Japan so bae ni JFK our general secretary ni mpanimfo ahodo bebre de na emane yakono kakra minya me hu se party no nipa bebre do na mo masemsi ayentu yebo asini nti ye se ye hwe mpanimfo no bia beka ye ho omo anom ye sitting MP so mu no su ya omo nyina ditwi eba ho se omo behwe ne ye koso no omo nyina abo ama party no hye ya ye de ba no akona ni nyina no ye ya 2 year ho maaye se ka yebenya kwanya no yakọ parliament or party ndi ma yantimi ni nkunim no tikoda ye ne yanka se da bi ye di nkugu nti yenye bibia amfa mo party no se de committee no nam me yahodo bebira o mo ji adwenkyere ne kwan ye befa so a party no begina brane no o mo hu se da bi yenso so ye kan ye ho bom ne ye keka ne amesi ani de yenso so ye ne so ade hu a ye wo party no hyehyɛ ni mu kɔ especially direct access to elections no na was yeso so yekoka ye de na ye de kabom ma yenya no ba ko no hu sampa nipa dodo no a ekọ ya o mo ani nkunim no mo ntwinsa ye na mum o mo da so edo party no ndise de di nhia mu no ye church adwin bebre se de wo kan be ho a ye strategic issues so I know de yem fam ba de ne hia nyina ne se kwan ben ne ye be fa so a ye betima boa ma party no asa fa ne ntima pafra ewo elections ay koye na ye na ye gina party na name ewo constituencies ahodo no emu no na we hwe said ne dodo in terms of numbers ya na which is so ye free bibia ye mu a enye ye we hwe nipa se bo mo ntima ankom na hyebedwam om ye MPP for this time no edoso se no mo ho say ye 276 constituencies na obehwe ne mu be se de wotwe ene wo ho a na chese we wachiri ne doso na
nse na mo ye majority
in opposition and Oheneba ne nyina no ko wie se obia constituency the office ekoye ne ne ankoye no na yekokyerkyera adwen a ye de egu nkrata so de company for de aka ho na de ne ye key wo mu ne se okọ constituencies no a ye to aba wi a se ye ni parliamentary candidate na ye ni city MPB or sesra constituency no a na ma constituency na ye dormant nti ni nyina no eka ho bi na ye to aba wi a na ma enema bi wo ha party no na ho de wo constituencies no ekofom de kwan ba na ye be fa so a ye to aba wi a special places ya ye ni city MPs no ye be boa na party no ahode na gina brane na wo so koye party no kandinia wanim ne koda ballot paper so ewo constituency ne kwan ba na be fa so a wo no constituencies no na se constituency executives ni all other members ye wo ho no be kambom na mo etimi ma party no activities no akoso ntimi nyina ye unity process ya ye hwese ye betimi aboa na party no etimi akonanim ye ni nyina no sabe o yade bia no also odwene ho mie no se de na me ye de papa beba na se de bone beba ikohia ho no ye nhia in the name of any candidate and as will be interested here we hear nipa buy from all regions mo free sim mo free voter region na efekwa so when we met there the hono will be as a free party say say na akania ne ba ha ne power no na ye ba any power difference kakra dey abamika the same venue ihia ho so many times ye meetings ahodo but na no ye call no hwe say de ne ho eni matia you could feel say at least say power no ya ye didi agoro no e ka bibi pa but nya to ye wi akase betimi aye hihye ya ye nyina no betimi aka ye ho abom na party na etimi agina brane say ne ye kan ni nyina no say party ni be sori a nkambo mu no aye kan no nya say ye kan no ya no kwakwa binimo ha o kan o mo de o mo kwa no so ye de still mafia ne ade ade zabria ye ko opposition ni ma bebre na sabi ahwe nipa binum anka dodo no anso so nya ho mfa so ene ni nyina eni ye ho biem eno ntini ye kase me de da bia me no obi ya de a medwene dodo no ho medwene kase no ho se me kura na me lusu ade bi na dodo no be benefit a yesene se me kase me nya nti bi a obi a no enhwere ye to Oheneba na no nhyiamudie no ekoso na am say review no so a committee a yate a o mo ne nam me bebre a o mo so agi adwenkyere no o mo so eguso a o mo ye baby ha okwa nsem ni bi ha dada ya binu be wa portion blames ni ade na no fragbera bai was a campaign say my massa elections ya lose no emu ya bam ono kra no odi animu ananka sabe party no ye wini a obey president no kra no wa hye no ho din ti yeso yenhye ho din ye nyai say ye kasatia party bi ha sorry ya no ka party no na we ya say baby ya me danimu an this for ye bibi asne ye nemum say no di aka nyina ne say ye beti ye ho ase ne ye hu sampa ye bia ye yama ye ho nipa dodo a sebe omani abria party ni co position ha omo no ye didi animu ana se ye activist no ye kra de ya na ye bia yetimi kra ye ho kakra binim ho a since ye lusu yi abo mo ahwefo mo a oni de bemihia no mo din komo a ye omo yakra asne binim kra omo ye party na candidate but that said no binim se achia ni mu yes na bebo bia mu ede di ye nyina no de obi a dwenkyere obaye kyerkyere bia no ye nkanzie ni krom kwagina na se nipa nso ye kyerɛ dwuna wo ye de benya diverse opinions nti nkyerɛ sɛ obi ne wonya dwuna wo tamfo we agree to disagree probate and reprobate ni akeka ni nyina asie ni ne yetimi de akogina faako eno nti na ye saa nhyehyɛ nyina ndi sɛ obi sese na me madwene kyerɛ me na we nso madwene kyerɛ me a ye nkeka nsie ni ne ntase ne sɛ besepa ne koni ahaba ye ntase ne benyansa me mfa nko ba ade ba ko a ba me ya ɛne sɛ Oheneba ebinom bɛhyɛ ase akasa ntɛntɛm atie nipa mu sometimes yɛ na party no yɛn time hwɛ hɔ sɛ bi a yɛ kɔ yi nipa a wo no woni ne di kuta ho bi na wo kasɛte no the same person one hwɛ yɛ ɔbɛsa bɛnya kwanya bɛdi party no ɛno sɛ ɛha yɛ paa wakɔneasa bebree so sɛ Oheneba yɛkɔ election na bi a woyɛ candidate na obi so wɔmpɛ wo nti ɔsɔre a wɔnka sɛ mpapa mfa ho na wobɛyɛ dɛ no wakɔ akɔtɔn sɛ nipa no nti sɛ obi sɛ wakɔnwa boa sɛ wayi mframa a woni ho asɛm bi a woka nti saa nneɛma no a da biaa yɛhoro yɛn ntima wɔ abɔnten na nsɛm bi kora wɔ ha nke bɛtumi ayɛ no kokoa mu no a ɛha dwene nansa we are moving into another area which is not nice. That is strategic indiscipline. Nneɛma bi kora sɛ bia yɛ mpanimfoɔ adeɛ ɔsɛ kokoa mu na nke yɛkorakora no wɔ fam a wobɛhu ne da bɔnten ebi wɔ ha yɛ baa yɛ deɛ but ɛnyɛ ne nyinaa na ɔsɛ Oheneba yɛ saa ɛba ndc for sɛ bi wɔn nso so ɛwɔ nsɛm paa but the greater preacher yɛ deɛ ne taa ba no ɛna ba wie nso na sɛ ne yɛ so mu twetwe ne srɛ ne basa no a ɛmoa ɛma party unity no nyɛ dɛ ɛmɛm sɛ wopɛ sɛ wo build unity a yɛnsɛ obi yɛntina mpanimfoɔ sɛ yɛnkum dwafoɔ ni dwa nti tam biara no sɛ wokɔ keka obi ho asɛm a wɔno nso so ɛwɔ ano ɛna sɛ bi ntɛsu kɔkɔɔ nso so obi anim sɛ yɛnyina gya ato fufu party yɔ deɛ ɛsiane sɛ nipa no firi mmiamia nti yɛ objective a ne sɛ yɛbɛnya tumi no da biara na metaa kɔɔtu deɛ Martin Luther King Jr. kan sɛ we may all have come on the different ship but we are in the same boat now so free party no nti ɛna ɔso yɛ MPP ni party no nti ɛna ɔso ba bɛka ho na yɛtumi adi nkonim na bi nneɛma bi ba na sa kwanya bi bɛba ma wo abrabɔ ani a wankasa wankorakora wodwumadi a na wayɛ ho anam saa nso so na ɛba na ban a ɔde policies papa bɛba no bi bɛtumi aboa na ka ɔmanfo nyina na nneɛma bebree na ɛkɔ so bebree saa bebree bi ɔkora nya kwanya sɛ yɛnkɔto aba no ankɔmo ɛbɛsa ato no foforɔ but yɛnya to awi na metaa ka kyerɛ wo sɛ Oheneba sɛ wanto ama MPP na so buafu ɛte sɛ wato ama NDC ɛna metaa kɔtu deɛ George Neta kan ne sɛ bad officials are elected by good people who do not vote ebinom a wɔn de abufuo ɛne ade ne yɛnkɔto no so wankoto a politics is about numbers nipa dodo ɛbɛto no ɛne yɛka gu mu a yɛde di nkunim anaasɛ yɛde di nkugu nti sɛ wankoto na wowie na kɔgyina baabi ka sɛ lusu ne ade a nso so partly woka ho bi nti mɛsrɛ sɛ sabra ya hyehyɛ nneɛma yi no yɛma deɛ twam no nyinaa ntwam we shouldn't fight over a sport mark they say wokɔbɔ Oheneba din na wokɔbɔ obi din a ɛmfa biribiaa ma ɔdo nipa bi ne yɛde dwumadi hyɛ ɔmo nsa a ankɔ so nyɛ de adwene nso so pɛ ɛne so ɔhugya so obi a woyɛ leader biara no always want to achieve results but ebi a the way a wofa so no na ama nkonimdi ama that doesn't mean say we failure there's time for everything ebi a na election ɛkɔ yi no biribi kura nti na bi NDC yɛdi nkonim bi a ɔmo sa de aso NDC ahwɛ ama yɛhu sɛ na de ɔmo ka no no kura na so that next time
what are some of the things that your group are yearning to see?
One of the major areas I need recognition our party structures no say bia ya to abawe pieces na die na ye wo mo uba party hierarchy no na structures no ma yenya to abawe na lose elections a uni bibia ye ewo mu biem ndi say obi fees we ni bibia ye no tekotena eno na ya na ma party no constituency level so ye ka ho asem nse bi okra be kona ye ni city MP obi ankuta party no dwumadie bi apart from the chairman we know it's a party chairman party and but say base PCB a coalition bi kra 2 times 3 times 4 times wohwe sabi nipa wabobo no pen nipa gine tumu constituency ho na afi ya wie no bibie no ayede ne ye ewo party no dia na say nipa na esa na demoralize wo mo hwe bedroom le bi no kra no ba bi ho akokɔ a unye obi obekɔ akokɔ gine ntina mmea bebre yetimi change candidates because we office wo kɔɛ no a yan nya ne hwe wa nya bibia anya wo party no ebi okra yan recognize until recognition ya dia ehia said there will be a pass executives
so you were suggesting parliamentary aspirants enye omu eba primaries omu elusuye but the winning ye ojina on the ticket of the party went man winning seat no and then former parliamentary aspirants, former MPs, former party executives, should be given a voting right.
Specifically, no, yeah, article maybe I've forgotten. I think I've forgotten the actual chapter. But once a baby, we had the constituency executive committee. No, was it sitting MP or PC. And at what time the PC no the position elapsing. Some kind of ambiguity kakra do what point you try be we are time being want to see be for and no time no be elapse and I see 2 year woko.
Especially where we have maybe a MP one could be and an MP or call prime minister but will lose or MP.
Yes.
Until say about 7 December no or that's your MP.
Yes.
And the PC is also there.
And now your baby was especially more to the orphan. How dear you need MP or and the PC
and the
PC no say be a MP or at that time now one only rule the same.
And say
does it still have to be part of the executive committee or on at what point in a piece the time elapses just a for an answer or so we made a lot of recommendations because we just to me say time why you try bay you need peace into the first registration will be a nyam because who was to lead because you into be office when you win and I didn't know be a woko ye be an oko baby hoka and this ye nya stroke kun say PC MP or PC na PC no where at what point in time
hold for time say the next election be elect to be
exactly and only yes suggest say
man vacuum
exactly because you see I can why the image of the party we are still holding the constituency.
So Masamina say no boss party no hoka. Mona mo party no you should be recognized. You think you are not recognized that much?
After no need
you just trouble when you lose
such a situation, you know, as I Ubia Ufi say,
it doesn't even help our structure.
Yes, until you recommend this at least. You're 2 year on Kahun Kosi, be new person, whatever. And there's a recommendation I am making to say neck and now
to all Kahun as a member of the constituency executive committee or what?
Exactly. No, when you're voting right as well.
Okay.
And when you're voting right as well. Because baby and also Kahumbi now susu timi jina brand na basa kra motivate you ama say wo ye bibi kra ma constituency na wetimi aye so these are recommendations several of them but the key ones here can asem very very important to the group yes yanti association the group 2024 group okay petition and I say recommendation
I also heard that you want a rep on the National Council.
Yes,
because there will always be failed parliamentary candidates.
Always,
and then there should be somebody there to represent your interest.
Yes, but as I said, no, but the key ones now.
Don't get ya, Marche.
Don't get ya, madam.
Sir, and you will need you get ya. Okay. Dr. Samuel Free.
Oh yes. Now here. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. I'm fine.
It appears some people are not happy because party no near my firm with CCMA election ye di won komo. They wish it should be kept in secrecy and then see a better who you must see and you and no and go home sir. Ebinum so free said there be any hu nkomo so that you be hunu the yehwehwe say every performance so omo be ya it will serve as a correction measure for the party and here na who wugina
my budget you for there for so interested na party no am there
mo free say mo there na mo there
so you so proprietor you know, certain assertions is be sometimes, you know, well, because party, you know, is a group of people. They say, I couldn't kukua. You want one home or they know, say a catcher. You're born home or they say a catcher. Pain was it when your secrecy, when your association of secret occult, we are not secret group be. And I share them mark can answer. No. We can maybe there are certain critical decisions be and I say issues be and there.
Yes,
I agree.
Which I agree.
Yes. But sir, we are chairman one go home modding. We are constituency chairman go baby. now a regional chairman now 10 seat and 11 seat now kokawana was a yango kan dem e hefa dem sebi he fe be ni yanko tena kokan asem no we don't do that. We have to sit down and talk about the issues. Say what Oheneba na makasa Oheneba say constituency polling agent no so one year and I say what do you ever then we tell them I am penifona na near catch room. Some say a president you be the aka president say a vice president say obi are involved and we should tell to our faces. So we are one year say so that we all come together. Na yango kana vede shemebo na metewa next time enu bi na koye ya ama ni mama for de abufuo ankoto a and aso mo kwele ya mo kwhye mo baby adwo we have to heal ourselves by telling to all of us say we anya de we anya de yes I actually have got to be spiritual saying we a religious organization we because spiritual na so what spiritual no fasoro no afa form or fa form no afa soro sa na ye no these are groups is a group to Oheneba we have to tell to all of us each ye diagnose ye ho ye yare ni a diagnose to say the Mr. Ishak Mako hwemu ne you know then we say it say bin kokrafo bi na ewo mu no mo jeje ye ya we tell them. Because there's a lot of mistakes, baby. Party executives, one presidential, one we president in the group of team of campaigning. We have to diagnose and say to ourselves, so no, next time,
should the campaign rest on the national region constituency executives instead of say yet a different campaign team manage separately na party no so leadership no so ye woma de because and I know na me ne penifo di nkomo and then they are alluding this sika yesin kofo amfa anya adwuma no to one thing that we share the national campaign structure ni nyina na he gave reasons why he think that happened. The national treasurer was excluded. Because he was excluded, no. Now Wontumi son now for regional treasurers and regional campaign team and they were also excluded. And then further the constituency treasurers were also excluded from the constituency campaign structure. And Nuntino who is care about region and now constituency all this bezia. And yet the campaign team of the flag bearer or the candidate, you know, and the omoya disbursement. It doesn't run through the party. And the party was not able to supervise monies that were disbursed for campaign activities. Now, and no, Mufri say, and that day, last day manual operations, you know, it was mismanaged, mishandled.
Oheneba, you're okay. I agree 100%.
And at the national council meeting, NEC meeting, when the campaign structure was announced, the national treasurer rose up and asked the flag bearer, why am I excluded? There was no response. He went further to national council. He asked again. And I agree with him. Ebusa further questions. There was no response. The only response that okay, baby the wash it. And it ended there. And then Obia Kesika Yedeba Yeba Akwadim Kofobi wa Yamfa Nyajuma.
Now even who monitor you see one mun be monitor some Kofo we say bia dey na dey buy say because sa Subaina party ni ya nyate different campaign team. Entiana me busam say the national executive no national communication director Anyaba. So I asked myself, wono kwa wo yedai? Because there were different entirely communication team apart from just wono kwa de na me hu wo nyahwe o. Miracles ni de bia wo dikan. Ana ye di na chi. Miracles bibia akodi ni ho communication one budget ni nyere akodi ni ho of which to say the national treasurer ne ayaba no na minim no ne namusa yes Ghana flag and from abua ne ko say sa
to fie kra
na je no ko na make no ho dey ni foko no ni oni hwe ye woni namu the Ghana flag from abua ko be ko say sa na yes sa no ni namu and e dia be we and seriously I was sir structure na ya from all this war say candidate na party na yi candidate no oba ya
ono na aye bibia
and yemu national executive yemu party no mo take over. That is the assertion because sika po di nkrofo bi ho pa unti bi ko busa omo
when we went to Takrade asema okay, it was like the national organizer the outfit no and a take charge of the preparation, getting the place set for the manifesto launch.
Okay.
And then another group also felt that we are the national campaign team. And the manifesto committee, national campaign team, we should also take charge. And say at 5 p.m. Saturday, the flag bearer was supposed to come to the grounds and rehearse. Disagreement in the place was not ready. Wontumi ama. And then it was pushed to Sunday 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. And also so no, and say you need a unified body or a supervised organization to know. Obi adwene chiranko. We say 6 a.m. the flag bearer still couldn't come to rehearse. Edmure Takrade no program no just say aye basa because Obiafi say he is empowered to take decisions on whatever to be done. And you know in Musa
aye pass here lusu
I'm ready now for the free there. There should be a streamline of who is to do what and at what time.
You see, Nkofo be nyinya to me be in such a way say who dream wa na ya take committee sisa to say there President Mahame
according to Boyando so boa mesome boa
also say
advert are placing on radio stations na Ashanti region kwan or te ya na yebo.
Oh sir.
And I won't cut him no na wo be huh?
And isn't a question I don't mean ya no.
Because me ka say yeah advert NDC Bobi. But advert if you wanted to sell sport aye bono
matters. Yeah, content.
Obi dia owa before 6 a.m. news and after 6 a.m. news.
Aye.
Before 12 noon and after 12 noon. Na ye dia no DJ bi bo nyom no. Na ye bo. Edi u bo but your target audience you don't reach them.
Even content.
And it was like only control be house. Once say the desk here and show the monitor so mobile. That's all.
Watch mine.
Utie o show the creativity behind NDC for other not mobile. Any here there na say.
Because I have a question.
Missy Oheneba and Yansa for what party mu doso. And today be your problem. I say teacher for Kushia. Obi anim Yansa. Makusku ha mayese me kabro fo mayese saa ne yede to inse say ye be hye ye nuoma bi ye ni a hwe say ye no nipa kakra bi konya sika ye man sika bi abo ye empowered otimi se otimi kan kwa asem kire wo bia and that was what is going on. Me ben flag bearer me be my candidate me ye way me ye nothing why sector me ye southern me ye far east me ye far north sana sika kodi duo mu honti no se be ono kasa na se wo ya ade bia wo mu. That was what is going on. There was a confused system of strategy at the core campaign. We didn't have any focus. I say can say ade ya near the broadway wo de ya na wa is it ya na Chaskilling. Chaskilling.
Yeah,
campaign I Chaskilling campaign. Yeah, bottle one at the hand, bottle one at the Musa. We didn't have any direction. All because uncle election with a focus. And Kofobi found Muna Omuye focus, presidential team, presidential candidate, campaign team, communication, media, no Muna, chairman, so ni secretary, ni treasurer, almost team change. And on my say, Ghana flag is the making Sanu, Ubia Timuna, just I don't know, wait some. If you are going to the election with this focus, how can you win? Near where na say any premier din say hunu na say anya ya mo se yen kwatra dem yen kwatra Flagstaff House and say Jubilee House yen kasa asem we je be pie maka do your fault no why at fault say we hwan chairman ne secretary ne hwan no omo kwatra nche ne fa new executive so mbetimi make sure say ombe streamline and your ma be a new executive some the national executive should be born to tell the president say on can you what to all the rule you have say me can ya no nobody constituency be an regional executive be we want to share with me national for jo mo de also region wo de constituency chairman ubeje wodie executive ubeje wodie police station ubeje wodie there should be a cleaning system for all. That's a mistake where we should not repeat. Delegate system, everybody should vote. Everybody should vote. Who's saying this for no?
I'm hearing an expansion of the electoral college, but it might not be one man, one vote.
Now the 1 man 2 vote. 1 man 2 vote na event. No, you see, yes, she be a show party na problem is a woman. Any issues are. That's a question in the party me cover mo be di kekabia o. A man for class still na omo network article emma because and the party is in a critical stage. Critical stage is say any action bia you better keep bia no nyanya careful opposition you stay more because President Mahama on betimi me hwe why say ye dia de agya no obo ho ban. That is all. There is no transformation that will change in the system, and the only way they say executives ni hwan nyina because when Oheneba we kra no ya na nse dan hia
only say eto aso ama even at the constituency level na parliamentary candidates ni bi any MPs ni bi cronies and manage campaign instead of the constituency campaign officers.
Let's say secure the MP I work campaign me chairman me ni bi nya hwe me ye dey you don't know it's start from the top you divide or more exclude or more be see from because if the campaign team of the presidential candidate you remember my party for no parliamentary candidate, but that is also another problem where parliamentary candidates were being given a lot of resources to do the campaign, excluding what the chairman. It was
co-chair.
Right. So, and you know, be a mokabum, no my. But the problem is that
on the campaign structure.
Yes.
David Boachi said, I heard a good advert before 6 a.m. news on Peace FM. I called for it so we play in our region. I was told they have paid for some stations to play all the adverts. I requested for the list of stations and the times to play. I don't know if I'll get it today upon several reminders. As of today, I don't know who came to select the stations, amount and the time they pay for it. A regional secretary.
We need timetable. We need to track
who also communicates or a very good relationship with the radio stations in his region.
Na osi David Boachi ma onkasa.
David Boachi ma onkasa.
Asemu yesia.
Asemu yesia ye de no. Osi David Boachi mo onye den. Mo onkasa. Onche de. na brantia or communicating my flag bearer who no obona Betty say David Wache and the friend say Dr. Mudba Nation obona Betty say
and you think wow think I know unim radio stations and the presenters in the region more than him
na no regional secretary but advert within the region anyhow
this is the secret
one aware if you say obi na Jessica for say national communication no directly you see katasumo so me kwam bro me nim yo na me very happy say mo a me ne mo ye program mo nim me so mo nim me bai atia me pen katasumo bro mo so me can play na me my free ye no ji enna of friend say Poliando say or the advert be back two platform no so a
obusa na sema Wontumi nia no
obusa questions na me kon say content advert no content enye advert the content no enye entra advert for national health insurance so ignore the national health insurance papa ko for three mo poor and in the government the na ACCA na eye how enipa na ewu e ma onko awo so na omma eni sa yare afei wo ko hospital na ye kofie kowu if you say what na fia am I yare na adokrowa ansana wo you build a very strong history our advert no and now buy impact amekie baby ya ba bebe true na fi wa won say ya no pencil say ni no omo ye wo e say what do almost have at dia ka who say national health insurance no e be this is how you need to package the content of the advert na stimulate amount for thinking around the policy no what me nya endorsement no the police station no akoko trauma no yeah regional secretary ya koko bo advert say the regional communication director no so complain it be me busa Poliando questioner na ontimi nyia no say ade no ya ye free baby and ye dia man say ya top stations we no play na wo me kwam probe wo be ka chere me say me ka say ensamfun say ma me nka ho ase ensamfun wo just here na ye koye ni mu no Oheneba ye de yebeka Wontumi nya me hu sasam na nye na me fi say ma dwenkyira me kyira no me ma dwenkyira no eye papa Wontumi intimidate me sama me nkasa e mi say party nya onko adia party na wo mo a wo fom hwe emra na eye polafoko no mo ne eye ni nsensem no e koso no those times who share the ordinary party person ani wo bia obefre wo and I want to say party no some more koyemo some na mo national executive mo na mo regional executive council mo na mo constituency executive council mo na mo community enti party no mo na mo control we be mistake and that is why I said say one day see a bit me bounce back to get our 2.5 million 2.1 million 2.2 million people to come back and vote but almost saying
waiting to see what we would do.
Yeah. Nasa reforms no eye papa emusita. What the obo momentum party no ever generate all of a sudden.
The campaign team vis-a-vis that of the national offices, region controls.
Even when we go to our friend is saying Officer South. It was so bad. I'm ready to do Officer South. Yes. Now, what's my minka? My minka saying? The Officer South constituency chairman is liked by all the constituency executives.
Josala.
Yes.
Fantastic guy.
The constituency executives then you have a constituency campaign machinery. I exclude an icon. Results better be.
Same thing is happening with Kwabri East.
What you say?
Now last week, Matisuma committee akoko.
Amubako.
Minua Onyina. To Bokakra. onyina tobo okra de ye pay MP ni PC also to me related with the constituency executives well. You should be one of them because you were a constituency organizer. The stories I'm hearing there at the Nyamesem, I try them in Yaname, also on Kanako to you now, on women some so you should be patient.
And I say now parliamentary candidates and what pitch camp with the MCE.
No more running
and no more running show. And he said, I come, who call a be now say a co-chair, TNO parliamentary election, constituency election campaign, a co-chair by the party chairman and the parliamentary candidate. Yes, sir. But baby, you are dysfunctional. Anyajuma. Oheneba. Ne empty when evaluate etimi hu say sa chemistry no eyajuma na say when
quickly go into correct it.
Exactly when they say we evaluate them from time to time. And there were certain constituencies constituency no at the warning signs no and so
bebre
eba yeah Oheneba emra ye du akomadan. And they will be happy when we mention their name.
Akumadan, Professor North. Me ame wofa Honorable Collins in team.
Me say, Tiedemi Kayansa. Omukache ye say, ya lucky. Say ye ba ye na ye no mbabishiano. Ye mu bia nye constituency executive. Me kama womo. Osi ye ba ye no. Ya lucky. Say yeah, ba woman answer no. Ye constituency executives and ka omuga no me rough.
Offensive enough. Akumadan. What I heard, what I knew, meant just say, I am one was here winning seat no.
Yeah.
Offensive enough. And your man there koso. Oh,
what was on the kind of party?
Yes.
Region
thousand. Especially on Miami Wafa. That I respect so much. Honorable Collins in team radio station. The name this for Tiso ye. Me say I am surprised we won that seat.
Say ye pe constituency bia. Ye nyam rema and you are coming in and I'm the better. Said ye, Yakahon. Ye make a who won't me and some baby and can't some minka. And the member some mechanic sono minka. But Oshimba, Yenya a quang Emma Womo, polling station executives, electoral area coordinators, constituency executives, separate. And ye saying, Emre Esama. Other party people include Dr. Chi, the campaign members nibi. And here me free constituency but okase me nko constituency nko siesie wo montamu a appoint a very good ambassador. If you say me wo perspective ni mienu nyina on the communist. And that is the way Obia always step into the shoes of friend say Chama Wontumi. I have said it. And I'm giving the credit to Chama Wontumi as a leader of the region and an executive, including elders. I commission this work a week. This is the first.
I have met constituency executives, sir. Umwakache me please. They are waiting to hear from Kwakwa. Decision will be taken. And not even region. Ebinumu Krompo say a Jumana mobile for me. No. So Oma and also a national organizer and answer and they will give in all their support.
You see, I don't want to take it off. Chama Wontumi on his third term may not have clinched the most resounding vote for the New Patriotic Party in the Ashanti region. And he's going to leave a legacy. And that legacy is the work that we have done. For Obia Wabanechi to pick it and use it. Because so also we are constituency regional chairman and so who constituency specific concerns. You must get it.
Yeah.
And this how better house at their coalitions. Abra won't mean cheap nipa bin into from enko address from anyama and regime no.
Na better free for inwi.
Oheneba.
Akom.
Na ede na abedru say. Once na many be o ha a natural. I was say yes, chassis and free ho. Trust.
Yeah.
Trust. Na ne nyinaa nso so free politics within politics ya ekoso our level so I dey to aba eyi obi a yesi won ko di party nanim bia onse tem bia be ko elections bia we dey obenya fashions ba bia problem ne chase free ye hono se wo Oheneba ye ko elections one time achi we campaign tiame ndi se mabe leader me suru se me do be bata obi kura no wasesa ana nya ne bone so na bia wo call baby but instead you be share the generality of the matter se bia party ni ye di enti ye nyina ye nka ye homom no dabi enti wo be hu se edru se obi a selecting team a no fi se ogini din wo de ne bem ye to ye meeting e masa obi so asa ko meeting within the meeting ya wie general meeting no ye be se nya nkrofo o masa akota be akọ meeting fufo negatively ɛhɔ na wɔse yɛ hyase yɛ te ase sɛ saa deɛ na wo yɛ ni nyinaa no ɛne yɛ ne because nka wo te ase sɛ akom ne die animu ishak ne die animu me penase mu wo wini presidential anaso wo wini parliamentary ayini be yɛ MP a sɛbe mesu nya ho mfa so na be hyɛ manimu nyama as part of the executive so until such a thing is done no saa ne ma no ne kono be yɛ den because wo koi wo tawo ɛne yase wo kra wo wini primaries o ya say Oheneba be executive any ya say we win position bi entidio wo ye bia na nya wo no wota wachi wo hwe ase ebinim yes as a revenge ye nyama ne hwe eno ne friends a bystanders effect bystander party enti ya no wagya bo so say ye te say de na wo kan ya say wo be ko we si na meye we si me we need to have a defined role enye power ene ye dey rule. A good leader always inspired, not to impose authority. Into who's coming in album, no we mess her. But there are some people or he know by nature. One person that and is such a person, you know, who didn't about her uso. Until all these issues are more kana way anyway is about trust issues. Oheneba kran koma mini kudi wabebo bia maniana. Anasa juma mini koyi, wadi akuma pana ni me yana. Uni na koye bibi awie no wasa afechi no wasa akototo anase woni na ya dia bia ye strategic no wasa akoton wa mwatamfo na beda na next time sa nipa no wafre no ho na wose yeti ase part no ba mu se ye bedi nkunim ni ya ditumi ni ya di aboaboa ye ho nye wo ankasa individual na wo de wo baaye ndi se sa ne mani mfiri ho de a wo bensu bia be picking crofo wo fi se woni ne ye bibi bomu ane ho nkoba sema na ane ho nkonkokire no baby ebi wo baby inya coalitions wie internal one wie pe na that what they say voluntary division no aba na we be in nkrofo we gina ha ntisi se wo Oheneba kra no nkwanyo so de mitimi ne nya dwuma mitimi we nko campaign mitimi we nya yi wo frɛ no kra ma na ba ba ya dwuma kra na ayam hyehye wo nti sa ne mani nyina na da bia na ma party no se wan tuni ya na say a lot of reconciliation council of elders koku but omu wi a omu nya omu asem kedi enti na wo se bedru sa abre ya yes aka sa asem ho asem. This is the first time I can party unity ho asem ni na etina me ka sha ade ba ku wi ase a ne ye when it comes to grouping say a party yetimi ye mra nso so mra no omu bebre ho a enti invite. There were some who are no more campaign tia candidates and so yet ye bebo party for man ye omo antie. It was a time where party now mutie misinformation, disinformation rather than the realities. Because how comes a mayor committee here nanka yɛ disika ma me nanka me kɔ parliament ya sɛbe me nya de asini sa na me se me kɔ disika If na no me nua no yɛtete committee adapa mu ɛdeda committee ka me ranking member on education ka me pɛ na tina akɔ fasika ya bebre no sɛ na betimi de ma bobra tika ye bubo di na no hwɛ flyers yi na da pa mo tia na me na kɔ sikura mu nua yi mu abobo mu din mu emrantie ye call this time yi na nka me so won ye sɛ akɔ mu na ranking member of digitization communication and tika me pɛ
Dr. Free fire sorry
National Executive yengu no
Ode wasa
Doctor
ka hwe no
de omo ye dey this yi jembe brofo kwa me timi hu brofo amenyusu gagantua yi loss we woti wo se bo party ne ho ban wo bo ban wo de ho woti wo ye dey they should all have resigned by now to give us hope omo tesua ye ni hope omo resign ni you say hey ade na ye serious tidie koyi de ntofo foforo ba abema ye hope we are hopeless we need hope maybe
nyame aduma
Oheneba duplication no baby asa ko surface ye volunteer groups
what dey
they say so why be here just come be say
Tesco no eguba
eguawi ebi ze ye tiane say Tesco members na wo mo free hoko no and wo mo susu akoti groups
they pursue my agenda
and the essential aluminum members
ye woduru it me nka obi de na me nya me de ma me nka Ashanti region
okay
a lot of the constituency executives it was like sir B24 ne yete no aji omadwuma ye
well
a lot obu okrampo a practically enyi na adwuma nye but they felt that adwo se ye ne de ahye saa
microphone to me kuma
B24 for nsa say ebia flag bearer ba second lady eba organization grounds operation area there ni aje free the constituency executives no and as a constituency organizer youth na B24 no eno so creative problem power this region no cry
na maybe concern kasi pa even Tescom
yes
say former Tescom executives no and na entity groups enti esesan ko mum ebeye role models for Tescom
no
nanka ema Tescom na stronger no say the Tescom is getting weaker and weaker because of the former executives
Tescom so weak they affect your party
and the
NDC is growing their turn
yes
it becoming more attractive
you see for no let me salute Subin chairman
no for Michael Eduse
oh yes that chairman is
when him say
that chairman there
when him say na me encounter
no that chairman there
so na
me happy say at least
solid
and
very good pa
and never be brave yes yentisi from kwaya djuma ye de me be very happy
Jefferson
na bwati so cha
na lawyer kwa na bwati
so justice so cha pa justice oduro
na oh share the way I also leading the team no I would have wished say all chairman because my encounter most will behave like
nyame aduma e chan de pa ye baba there is